2 dead, 1 injured in gay bar shooting by extremist, screamed the headline of the latest shooting at an LGBTQ nightclub, this time in the Teplorin bar in Slovakia's capital city of Bratislava. Reports indicate that the suspected shooter was found dead the following day. It is not random or coincidental that violence against LGBTQ people often occurs outside or within nightclubs. As marginalized and oft-hunted people with few other places to meet one another, clubs, pubs, and bars have been popular options. Since the early to mid-19th century, a linear history of homosexuality, bisexuality, and gender diversity predominantly in the West begins with the formation of a homosexual and gender identity and expression and a sense of community brought about by the growth of industrialization, competitive ca. Within the last 160 or so years, there has been an organized and sustained political effort to protect the rights of people with same-sex and more than one-sex attractions, and those who cross traditional constructions of gender identity and expression. Even before the rise of industrialization in England, the first documented fairly organized network of men in the West gathered together for company and sexual encounters. From around 1700 to 1830, a series of houses or pubs, later called Molly houses, catering to the needs of these men were established throughout London. In the United States, homosexuality was illegal until 1962, when Illinois became the first state to decriminalize it. In the 1930s, for example, laws banned licensed bars from serving homosexuals in New York State. In addition, the mere presence of homosexuals in a bar constituted a disorder. FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover warned in 1936 the present apathy of the public toward perverts. Homosexuals, generally regarded as harmless, should be changed to one of suspicious scrutiny. Not until 2003, in Lawrence v. Texas, did the Supreme Court strike down remaining laws against consensual adult same-sex sexuality. Because LGBTQ people had few indoor options other than clubs to congregate, these spaces have been sites of harassment and violence. March 8, 1970, the Snake Pit Bar raid, New York City, an unlicensed bar with dancing and alcohol, a few blocks from Stonewall Inn. Police took all patrons to a police station. One patron, Alfred Diego Vinales, a 23-year-old Argentinian national with an expired visa, threw himself from a window at the station to escape. He was impaled on the iron-spiked fence below in 5 places on his body. November 19, 1980, shots were fired outside the Ramrod Club in New York City. No one was injured. The shooter yelled that gay men are agents of the devil and were stalking him and trying to steal my soul just by looking at me. February 21, 1997, a nail bomb exploded, injuring 5 people at Other Side Lounge, a lesbian club in Atlanta, Georgia. April 30, 1999, a bomb went off at Admiral Duncan Pub in London, England, killing 2 and injuring another 81 people. September 22, 2000, a shooter opened fire at the Backstreet Cafe in Roanoke, Virginia, killing 1 person and wounding another 6. December 31, 2013, an arson fire on the gasoline-soaked carpeted stairway at Neighbors Nightclub, Seattle, Washington. No injuries were reported. June 12, 2016, in the deadliest hate crime at an LGBTQ club, a shooter with a semi-automatic weapon and a handgun at Pulse nightclub in Orlando, Florida, killed 49 and injured another 53 people who had been enjoying Latino night festivities. What kind of country and what are the conditions that empower people to spray bullets into human bodies? At Mother Emanuel AME Church, Walmart in El Paso, Tops Supermarket in Buffalo, Sandy Hook and Uvalde Elementary Schools, Tree of Life Synagogue, Pulse Nightclub, and so many other places. The United States is not the only country that suffers from gun violence, as evidenced by the murders in Slovakia, but the United States leads the world as the country with the most civilian guns, with 120. 5 per every 100 people. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.